Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So here's the equipment that you'll need for today's workout. Right, you're going to lie on your back, stretching the arms out to the side. Bring the one leg up to 90, other leg up to 90. You're going to lift your right hip immediately off the floor so that the knees rotate over to the left as far as you can, making those legs heavy towards the ground and pushing that shoulder down to the ground. And hold for 10, 9. You should feel a stretch in your chest or in your side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs back to the middle, other side, lifting that hip, making the legs heavy, and hold for 10. Keeping that shoulder on the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs back to the middle. Put the one leg down and other leg down. You're going to sit on your knees, bum flat on the heels. Move the bum over to the one side and stretch over to the other side and hold for 10. 9. Don't bring this hand too close to you or else you pull your shoulder up. Putting that hand nice and far away. 6, 5. Feeling a stretch in your side. 3, 2, 1. Put this top hand where the bottom hand is, stretching out to the side as far as you can for 10. 9. Relax those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle, other side, lifting the hips, stretching over to the side, and hold for 10. Relax those shoulders. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching over to the front and hold for 10. 9. Stretching as far as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to the middle. You're going to lie on your stomach. Pull the one heel up to your bum, squeeze your knees together and push your pubic bone into the floor. And hold for 10. 9. Feeling a stretch in your upper thigh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap the legs, squeezing those knees together, pubic bone into the floor, and hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And leg down. You're going to sit up straight with your legs straight in front of you. Nice tight knees. Sit up straight in the upper back. Hinge forward out of the hips. Don't make a round back. Keep those knees straight and pull the toes up to your chin and hold for 10. You should feel it in your hamstrings. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keeping that upper back straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to open the legs up as wide as you can. Sit up straight in the upper back, hinging from the hips and pull those toes up to the chin and hold for 10, feeling the stretch in your inner thigh. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to bend the one leg towards you on the ground. Put the other foot on top of that knee. Sit up straight in the upper back. Hinge forward out of the hips until you feel a stretch in your bum. And hold for 10. Now, if you can't do this one, you can always do the one where you're lying on your back. One ankle on the knee, pulling that leg up to the chest, pushing that knee away from you, and pelvis into neutral. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to swap sides, sitting up straight in the upper back, hinging forward out of the hips, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nice flat back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You're going to lie on your back, both legs bent. I like to stretch my arms out to the side. Then you're going to put your right leg over your left leg. Pull your left knee down to the floor with the right leg and pull that left hip back towards the floor. And hold for 10. You should feel the stretch in the side of your hip or on your side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing those legs back to the middle. You're going to swap the legs, pushing that knee down to the floor and the hip back towards the floor. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back to the middle and relax. Great, here we go. So you're going to sit up straight and just open your legs so that they're wider than hip width. You can open your legs quite wide. Sit up nice and straight in the upper body. Just relax your arms next to your sides. Keep those shoulder blades down the back. Scoop them underneath the underarms. You're going to use your lower tummy muscles. Pull your pelvis through so that you tuck your pubic bone up towards your nose. Make a round upper back. Lean backwards in the upper body, breaking at the breastbone, holding on with those upper tummy muscles. Bring the arms up to the roof and pull the arms backwards as far as you can, keeping it small at the breastbone. Come up into a little ball, arms come next to your sides, and slowly roll up through the spine, starting with the lower back, middle back, upper back. If your hammies are too tight, you can always bend your knees, pull the pelvis through, make a round upper back. Bring the arms up to the roof, pull them backwards as far as you can, holding on with those upper tummy muscles. Come up into a little ball and stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball, bring the arms up to the roof, pull them backwards, holding on to those upper tummy muscles, break at the breastbone. Come up into a little ball and stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball, bring the arms up to the roof, pull them backwards, breaking at the breastbone. Bring the arms down, come up into a ball, stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep those knees straight, pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball, bring the arms up, pull them backwards as far as you can, keeping it small at the breastbone. Bring the arms down, come up into a ball, stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball, break at that breastbone, pull the arms backwards, heavy shoulders, tummy muscles, hold on. Come up into a ball and stack lower back, middle back, straight upper back. Last 4, pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball, Bring the arms up, pull them backwards as far as you can. Upper tummy muscles holding on. Bring the arms down, come up into a ball. Stack lower back, middle back, straight, 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 upper back. Last 3, pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball. Bring the arms up, pulling them backwards. Keep those legs straight, break at that breastbone. Bring the arms down, come up into a ball. Stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Last 2, pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball. Bring the arms up, pull them backwards as far as you can, breaking at that breastbone. Bring the arms down, come up into a ball, stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Last 1, pull the pelvis through, lean backwards into a ball. Bring the arms up, pull them backwards, passes backwards with the arms for 10. Pull 9, break at a breastbone. 8, tummy muscles holding on. 7, 6, pull 5, pull 4, nice heavy shoulders. 3, 2, 1, come up into a little ball and stack lower back, middle back, upper back. Good, you can just bring your legs a little bit closer together. If your hammies are too tight, bend your knees slightly and put your feet flat on the floor. I'm going to do mine with straight legs. Stretch those arms out to the front, palms up to the roof, heavy shoulders. Make a round upper back and completely hang forward in the upper body. Keep those shoulder blades down the back. Keep that forward position in the upper body and just push your chest out to the front so that you straighten in your upper back. And you're going to bring your arms up to the roof as high as you can without pulling those shoulders up. Inhale, go down into a little ball. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 2, don't arch in the lower back. Inhale, down, just using those upper back muscles. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 3, nice heavy shoulders. Inhale, down. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 4, keep those shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, down, using those upper back muscles. Push the chest out to the front, arms up. For 5, inhale, down. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 6, don't use the neck, keep that chin in. Inhale, down. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 7, nice heavy shoulders. Inhale, down, using those upper back muscles. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 8, inhale, down, the last 2. Exhale, push the chest out, arms up. For 9, keep those shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, down, the last 1. Exhale, push the chest out to the front. Bring the arms up to the roof, passes up with the arms. For 10, keep those shoulder blades down. 9, nice flat back. 8, up 7, 6, up 5, up 4, up 3, 2, 1, go down into a little ball. Slowly roll up through the spine, each vertebrae, one at a time, until you're sitting up straight. Great, you're going to grab a weight. One weight's fine. You're going to sit up straight. You can sit with your legs crossed or bent, doesn't matter. Oh, crossed or straight, doesn't matter. Right, you're going to bring your arm up to the roof. Keep that shoulder blade down the back and scoot underneath the underarm. Keep those ribs flat. You're going to bend your elbow. Your hand is going to come in behind your head. Keep that elbow still. Keep the shoulder heavy. Then you're going to inhale, exhale, straighten that arm up to the roof for 1. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull for 2. Heavy shoulder. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull for 3. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull up 4. Inhale, down. Keep that shoulder blade down and out. And pull for 5. Inhale, down. Straight arm for 6. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull up 7. Inhale, down. Straight arm for 8. Inhale, down. Last 2, straight arm for 9. Inhale, down, keep that shoulder blade down the back. Last one for 10. Bend the arm halfway down to about 90 degrees. Passes up out of the elbow for 10. Up 9, nice heavy shoulder. 8, pulling those ribs flat. 7. 6, up 5. Up 4, no tension in the neck. 3. Up 2, last 10. Up 10. Up 9, keep that elbow still. 8. Up 7. Up 6. Up 5. Up 4. Up 3. Up 2, straighten all the way up for 1, and arm down at the side, bringing that arm up to the roof, bending that elbow, keep that shoulder blade down the back, underneath the underarm, ribs stay flat, straighten the arm for 1. Inhale, down. Straight arm for 2. Inhale, down. Exhale, straighten. 3. Inhale, down. Straight arm for 4. Inhale, down. Exhale, straighten. 5. Nice heavy shoulder. Inhale, down. Keep that shoulder blade down the back. For 6. Inhale, down. Hinging from that elbow. For 7. Inhale, down. Straight arm for 8. Inhale, down. Last 2, straight arm for 9. Inhale, down. Last 1, straight arm for 10. Bend the arm halfway down, pulses up for 10. Up 9. Up 8. Up 7. Up 6. Up 5. Shoulder blade down the back. 4. Up 3. 2. Last 10. Up 10. Up 9. Up 8. Up 7. Up 6. Up 5. Up 4. Up 3. Up 2. Straighten all the way up for 1, and arm down. Great, you're going to put the weight down. Whoopsie. Right, then you're going to lie on your back. You're going to lie in your starting position, so in your neutral pelvis. Keep your ribs flat. You're going to interlock your fingers and put your hands behind your head. Lift your elbows slightly off the floor. You must just be able to see them out of the corners of your eyes. Keep those shoulder blades down the back. Keep your neutral. Lower tummy muscles hold on. Then you're going to bring the one leg up to 90 and the other leg up to 90. Keep neutral and break at the breastbone. Come up into the chest. Use those upper tummy muscles to pull you up. Inhale, down. Keep those elbows open. Exhale up. For 2, don't pull on the neck. Inhale, down. Exhale up for 3. Inhale, down. Keeping that pelvis completely still. For 4. Inhale, down. At the breastbone, 5. Inhale, down, using those upper tummy muscles. Exhale up for 6. Don't pull on the neck. Inhale, down. Exhale up for 7. Inhale, down. At the breastbone, 8. Inhale, down. Last 2. Exhale up for 9. Inhale, down. Keep those shoulder blades down the back. Last 1. Pulses up for 10. Up 9. Using those tummy muscles. 8. Up 7. 6. Up 5. Up 4. Up 3. 2. Hold. Straighten the right leg out to the front. Nice tight knee. And crisscross over to the left side in the upper body, keeping that pelvis still. Bring both legs into 90. Chest in the middle, other side. For 2. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale over. 3. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale over. 4. Inhale, back to the middle. No rotation in the pelvis. 5. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale over. 6. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale over. 7. Inhale, back to the middle. Don't pull on the neck. For 8. Inhale, back to the middle. Nice straight leg. Squeeze over, passes further in the chest for 10. Squeeze 9. 8. Squeeze 7, using those tummy muscles. 6. Don't pull on the neck. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring the chest back to the middle. Other side, straight knee passes further for 10. 9. 8. Squeeze 7. 6. Squeeze 5. Squeeze 4. 3. Nice straight leg. 2. 1. Bring the chest back to the middle. Go down in the chest. One leg down and other leg down. Great. You're going to stay on your back. Lie with your arms next to your sides. Turn the palms up to the roof. Keep the shoulder blades down the back. You're going to lie with your feet and knees hip width. Toes face forward. Lie in your neutral pelvis. Keep your ribs flat and just move your heels closer to your bum. You're going to squeeze the bum, lift the hips up to the roof as high as you can. Keep all your weight on your heels, on your big toes. Pull the pelvis through, ribs flat, and then you're going to lift the heels, staying on that big toe for 1. Inhale, down. Keep the pelvis still, just the heels up. 2. Inhale, down. Exhale up for 3. Inhale, down, as high as you can. Lift those heels for 4. Inhale, down. Exhale up for 5. Inhale, down. Keep those hips still for 6. Pelvis pulled through. Inhale, down. Pulling those ribs flat. Exhale up for 7. Inhale, down. Lift the heels for 8. Inhale, down. Keeping those hips high. Exhale up for 9. Inhale, down. Last 1. Exhale up. Hold. Bring the heels halfway down. Passes up with the heels for 10. Up 9. Up 8. Up 7. 6. Up 5. Up 4. Up 3. 2. Last 10. Up 10. Staying on those big toes. 9. Up 8. Up 7. Keep those hips high. 6. Up 5. Up 4. Up 3. 2. 1. Lower the heels down to the floor. Keep the hips high. Move your right foot a little bit closer to your left foot and bring your left leg up to 90 degrees. You're going to straighten the leg out to the front for 1. Inhale, pull back, keeping that left hip high. Straight leg for 2. Inhale, pull back. Stretch the leg out. 3. Inhale, pull back, pushing those hips up. Straightening for 4. Inhale, pull back. Don't let that left hip drop for 5. Inhale, pull back, pulling through that pelvis, straightening for 6. Inhale, pull back. Straight leg for 7. Inhale, pull back, keeping this right knee hip width for 8. Inhale, pull back. Straightening for 9. Inhale, pull back. Last 1, nice straight knee hold for 5. 4, pushing those hips up. 3. 2. 1, bring the leg into 90, put the foot down, keep the hips high, move your right foot out, left foot a little bit closer to the right, and bring the right leg up to 90 degrees. Then you're going to inhale, exhale, straighten that right leg out for 1. Inhale, pull back, pushing those hips up, straightening for 2, keeping this right hip high. Inhale, pull back. Straightening for 3. Inhale, pull back. Stretch the leg out. 4. Inhale, pull back. Straightening for 5. Inhale, pull back. Stretch the leg out. 6. Inhale, pull back. Keep that right hip high for 7. Pulling through that pelvis. Inhale, pull back. Straightening for 8. Inhale, pull back. Last 2. Stretch the leg out. 9. Push those hips up. Inhale, pull back. Last 1. Nice straight knee, hold for 5. 4. Keep this right hip high. 3. 2. 1. Bring the leg into 90. Put the foot down and hips down to the floor. Great, so you're going to stay on your back. In your starting position, just grab your pillow or your small ball. Right, in your starting position, neutral pelvis, ribs stay flat. You're going to hold on with these lower tummy muscles to keep your neutral pelvis. You're going to bring both legs up to 90 degrees. Keep neutral, point the toes. Then you're going to inhale, exhale, squeeze the knees in as hard as you can. Keep them squeezed in and lower both legs down to the floor, still keeping neutral. Go as far as you can. Don't arch in the lower back. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Exhale for a squeeze in, then down for 2. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. Exhale, squeeze in and down for 3, holding on with those lower tummy muscles. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Exhale for a squeeze in, then down for 4. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Exhale for a squeeze in, then down for 5. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Exhale, squeeze in and down for 6. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Exhale for a squeeze in, then down for 7. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Exhale for a squeeze in, then down for 8. Inhale, pull back and relax the knees. Last 2, squeeze in, then down for 9. Keeping neutral. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. Last 1, squeeze in and down for 10. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. You're going to squeeze the knees in as hard as you can. Straighten both legs out to the front, keeping neutral. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. Exhale, squeeze in, straight knees for 2. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. Exhale, squeeze in, straight knees for 3. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. Last 2, squeeze in, straight knees for 4. Inhale, pull back, relax the knees. Last 1, squeeze in, straight legs for 5. Inhale, pull back, pass in with the knees. Squeeze 10. Squeeze 9. 8, as hard as you can. Squeeze 7. 6. Squeeze 5. Squeeze 4. Squeeze 3. 2. 1. Relax the knees. Put the one leg down and the other leg down. Great, you're going to hold on to your pillow. Then you're going to lie on your stomach. You're going to hook the pillow in between your bum and your heel. Point those toes so that you hook the pillow in with your foot. Then you're going to lie on your stomach, forehead on your hands. Keep that right knee light on the floor. Don't push into the floor with that knee, and use your lower tummy muscles to pull your pelvis through so that you tuck your pubic bone into the floor. Keep the pelvis pulled through, keep that knee light on the floor, and the knees stay together. Then you're going to inhale, exhale, push your heel down to your bum as hard as you can for 1. Inhale, up, keep that knee light on the floor, push down for 2. Inhale, up, keep that pelvis pulled through, push down for 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, push down, 4. Inhale, up, as hard as you can, push down for 5. Inhale, up, keep that knee light on the floor, push down for 6. Inhale, up, as hard as you can, push down for 7, pulling through that pelvis. Inhale, up, relax those shoulders, push down for 8. Inhale, up, last 2, exhale, push down, 9. Inhale, up, Last one, push down as hard as you can, pulses harder for 10. Squeeze 9. 8. Squeeze 7. 6. Squeeze 5. Keep that knee light. 4. Squeeze 3. 2. Last 10. Squeeze 10. Squeeze 9. 8. Pulling through that pelvis. 7. 6. Squeeze 5. Squeeze 4. Squeeze 3. Squeeze 2. 1. And relax. Great. Other side. Hooking the pillow in between your bum and your heel. Squeeze those knees together. Keep your knee light on the floor. Don't push into the floor with that knee. And use your lower tummy muscles. Pull your pelvis through. Then you're going to inhale. Exhale. Push that heel down for 1. Inhale. Up. Point those toes. Push down for 2. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Push down. 3. Inhale. Up. Keep that pelvis pulled through. Push down for 4. Inhale. Up. Relaxing those shoulders. Push down for 5. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Push down. 6. Inhale. Up. As hard as you can. Squeeze down for 7. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Squeeze down. 8. Inhale. Up. Last 2. Squeeze down for 9. Inhale. Up. Last 1. Squeezing down. Pulses harder for 10. Squeeze 9. Squeeze 8. Squeeze 7. Keep that knee light. 6. 5. Squeeze 4. 3. Squeeze 2. Last 10. Squeeze 10. Squeeze 9. Squeeze 8. Squeeze 7. Squeeze 6. Pulling through the pelvis. 5. Squeeze 4. 3 as hard as you can. Down. 2. 1 and relax. Great. So we're going to put the pillow down. Then you're going to grab your TheraBand if you have one. If you don't have one, it's not a problem. You can do it without the TheraBand. Then you're going to grab 2 weights. You're going to put the band around your knees, just above the knee. You're going to lie on your back. Hold your weights in your hands. Right, you're going to lie with your feet together. Turn your toes out so that your toes are nice and wide. Your heels are going to stay together. Just open your knees up so that they're hip-width apart and bring your arms up to the roof. Keep those shoulders heavy, keeping the shoulder blades down the back and underneath the underarms. You're going to keep your shoulder blades down the back. Then you're going to inhale, exhale, open the arms up to the floor as far as you can. Don't squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, pull back, turn the palms towards your knees and bring the arms over the head as far as you can, keeping those ribs flat. Inhale, pull back, palms towards each other, open up for 2. Shoulder blades down and out. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, over the head, keeping the shoulder blades down, ribs flat. Inhale, pull back, keep those arms straight. Open up for 3. Don't squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, over the head, keeping those ribs flat. Inhale, pull back. Open up for 4. Shoulder blades down and out. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, over the head, heavy shoulders. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, open. 5. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, over the head, heavy shoulders, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, open. 6. Don't squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, over the head. Keep those ribs flat. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, open. 7. Inhale, pull back. Keep those knees hip width. Exhale over the head as far as you can. Keep those shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, open. 8. Keep your ribs flat. Inhale, pull back. Exhale over the head. Keep those shoulder blades down and out. Inhale, pull back. Last 2. Open up for 9. Inhale, pull back. Don't squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale over the head, keeping those ribs flat. Inhale, pull back. Last 1. Open up. Hold for 5. 4. Keep those shoulder blades down and out. 3. Straight arms. 2. 1. Bring those arms up to the roof. Palms towards the knees. Bring the arms over the head as far as you can. Heavy shoulders and hold for 5. Pull those ribs flat. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring the arms up to the roof. You can lower the arms. Put the weights down. Arms next to your sides. Palms up to the roof. Shoulder blades down back. Keep your knees hip width and pull your pelvis through so that you push your lower back down into the floor. Then you're going to squeeze the bum and slowly roll up through the spine, each vertebrae leaving the floor one at a time. Keeping that chin in, relax the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll down. First the upper back, then the middle back. Pushing that lower back down into the floor and then back to neutral. Inhale, exhale, pull the pelvis through using those lower tummy muscles. Then squeeze the bum, roll up through the spine as high as you can. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll down. First the upper back, then the middle back, pushing that lower back down into the floor and back to neutral. Inhale, exhale, pull the pelvis through, then squeeze the bum, roll up through the spine as high as you can. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll down. First the upper back, then the middle back, lower back into the floor and back to neutral. Keep those knees hip width. Last 2. Pull the pelvis through, then squeeze the bum, roll up through the spine, keeping that chin in. Don't let the chin poke out. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll down. First upper back, middle back, pushing that lower back down into the floor and back to neutral. Last 1. Inhale, exhale, pull the pelvis through, squeeze the bum, roll up through the spine as high as you can and hold. Pull the pelvis through, keep the ribs flat. Squeeze the bum, squeeze 10, squeeze 9, 8, squeeze 7, 6, squeeze 5, squeeze 4, 3, squeeze 2, 1, slowly roll down through the spine. First the upper back, middle back, lower back into the floor, and then back to neutral. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the bum and lift the hips up to the roof as high as you can. Just go straight up. Inhale, down, putting the pelvis straight down into neutral. Squeeze, come up for 2, keeping those knees hip width. Inhale, down, keep those toes wide. Exhale up for 3. Inhale, down. Squeeze, come up for 4. Inhale, down. Last 1, lift the hips as high as you can, pull the pelvis through, keep the ribs flat. Squeeze the bum, squeeze 10, squeeze 9, squeeze 8, squeeze 7, squeeze 6, squeeze 5, squeeze 4, squeeze 3, squeeze 2, squeeze, hold. Keep the hips high and pull your knees apart as wide as you can. Don't let the hips drop. Inhale, in. Exhale, pull for 2, pushing those hips up to the roof. Inhale, in, as wide as you can, knees up for 3. Inhale, in. Exhale, pull out 4, as wide as you can. Inhale, in. Exhale, pull out 5. Inhale, in, as wide as you can. Pull out for 6. Inhale, in, pushing those hips up to the roof. Pull out for 7. Inhale, in, keep those hips high. Exhale, pull for 8. Inhale, in, Last 2, exhale, pull for 9. Inhale, in. Last 1, pull the knees apart as wide as you can. Pulses out with the knees for 10. Pull 9. Pull 8. Pull 7. Pull 6. Pull 5. Pull 4. Pull 3. 2. Last 5. Pull 5. Pull 4. 3. Pull 2. Pull, hold, squeeze the bum, squeeze 10, squeeze 9, keep those knees wide, 8, squeeze 7, pelvis pull through, 6, 5, squeeze 4, squeeze 3, 2, last 5, squeeze 5, squeeze 4, squeeze 3, squeeze 2, 1, bring those knees back to hip width and hips down to the floor. Great, so you're going to take this band off. You can put the weights down as well. Grab one of your, grab your pillow or your small ball. Then we're going to go to the wall. I'm just going to flip my camera and I'll see you at the wall. Right, so you're going to be standing against the wall with your upper back and your bum against the wall. Slight arch in your low back. So you're in a neutral pelvis, keep those ribs flat. Your pillow is in between your knees and you're going to stand quite far away from the wall with your feet so that all your weight is against the wall at the back. Keep all your weight on your heels, keep your bum against the wall and just slowly bend your knees and slide down the wall as far as you can for 1. Don't go past 90 though. Inhale, push back. Keeping all that weight on the heels, bend down. For 2, pushing with the heels, inhale, push back. Exhale, bend down, 3, as far as you can, inhale, push back. Exhale, bend down, 4, relaxing those shoulders, inhale, push back, pushing with those heels, bend down for 5. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bend down, 6. Inhale, push back, straightening those knees, bend down for 7. Inhale, push back, pushing with those heels, bend down for 8. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bend down, 9. Inhale, push back. Last 1, bend down as far as you can, passes in with those knees for 10. Squeeze 9. Squeeze 8. Squeeze 7, staying on those heels, 6. 5. Squeeze 4. 3, relax those shoulders, 2. 1, push all the way up. You're going to turn your toes out, nice and wide with the toes. Again, keeping all your weight on your heels, neutral pelvis, upper back and bum against the wall. You're going to bend those knees, slide down the wall, squeeze your knees in as hard as you can and hold for 10. 9, squeeze in, 8, 7, 6, 5, staying on those heels, 4, 3, 2, passes harder in with the knees for 10, squeeze 9, 8, keeping that neutral, 7, 6, squeeze 5, squeeze 4, squeeze 3, 2, 1, push all the way up and relax. Good job and well done for completing the workout. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.